This video brought to you by no one because I'm not important enough to monetize. I'm sorry about the video quality today. It's snowing outside and I don't have the best lighting when it comes to making videos. So I didn't have the most stellar weeks, but I'm not quite sure if that's a bad thing because I weighed in this morning at 222.2. I'm thinking it's a mixture between creating muscle mass and being dehydrated. I'm retaining water. This is because of the amount of work that I put in my workouts this week while wearing the weights. Now, it's plausible that I was replacing fat with muscle mass while being dehydrated and retaining water. This is because I was working myself up into an extreme sweat both times every day while still drinking the same amount of water that I did the week before. Not to mention the fact that I got 2 migraines this week, and migraines do come from being dehydrated when putting yourself through that much strain. But adding the weights this week didn't make a huge difference in my workout, and I'm kind of glad I did it. I felt the workout between my back, my traps, my neck, and my shoulders mostly. I did add a new movement to my dancing around while playing the Kinect, and I learned it from Athlean X. It's a channel here on YouTube, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. But essentially, if you work out with the muscle groups and you follow the lines that are in your muscles, then it intensifies the workout for you. And I added a new move where I would bring my arms from this position here, and then I'd bring them straight down. And doing the movements, I could feel the workout on the lower part of my chest. So throughout the entire workout, I could feel every single muscle group firing from top to bottom, and it made a huge difference. So yeah, even though he promotes it with doing way more physical work than I do, it still works for someone who just plays the Xbox Kinect all day. The hardest part of this week was trying to keep up with my calorie burn from the week before. I'm trying to keep my body moving at the same pace while wearing the weights, and it makes a huge difference on the workout. It's way more tough. I exert far more energy trying to keep up, which is what the weights are supposed to do. But holy shit does it take it out of me. For example, yesterday I burned myself out. I have a problem with hypoglycemia, which means my blood sugar drops pretty low, especially during workouts. So if I don't have a snack or something like juice during a workout, there's a good chance I'm going to go into shock. I've done it before. I didn't figure that this kind of a workout would trigger that, since most of the time when I pass out, it's when I'm lifting weights at a gym. But because I was pushing myself so hard to try to keep up while wearing the weights as opposed to without, it blew through the energy that I had pretty damn quick. This means I need to add more glucose to my morning snacks, which is fine on my diet because I can afford the calories, especially when I wind up burning them off in about an hour or so. I think part of my lackluster performance and weight loss is because last weekend I ate pretty poorly. I had a blueberry lemon cake and some cookies and cream fudge from Safeway, which is my Achilles heel when it comes to snacking, which means I pushed the 220 goal back a few days. But considering how much muscle mass I developed and how much water I'm retaining, it doesn't really matter at this point. But I'm fairly confident that I'll hit the 220 mark at some point this week, and when I do, I'll be sure to upload some pictures to Instagram. What's the plan for next week? Well, next week on payday, I'm going to pick up some dumbbells. Last week, I tried to pick up a 45-pound dumbbell at Walmart, and I was able to do it just fine with my left arm, but when I tried to pick it up with my right, the tendonitis fired off, and I could barely lift it. I think 45 pounds might have been too much, so I think I'm either going to start off with 10 or 25s. The reason why I'm getting dumbbells though is because I would like to add more to my arms and my chest. And the dumbbells will let me do things like a floor chest press and military press and stuff like that. Besides, it'll rack up some points in exercise.com, which I've been kind of ignoring this year so far. But I think starting off with the lighter weights will be best for my elbow. It's healing. I can pick up some things with it at the moment, but 45 pounds was just way too much. Today marks the last day that I'll be playing Kinect tennis with the weights, and I'll be moving on to Virtual Smash, which is a game that's in Your Shape Fitness Evolved. Now in Virtual Smash, you're breaking blocks, you're twisting your body back and forth. The first time I played this with weighted gloves, it worked out my obliques and my abs because I'm trying to keep myself balanced while twisting. So I'm kind of excited to play it again, but I gotta be careful because I'm gonna do 1 week of without and then 1 week with the weights. Now I know for a fact that Virtual Smash for myself burns far more calories than playing Kinect tennis, which means the week that I'm wearing the gloves, I'm going to have to increase my caloric intake before the second workout. Because if that happens when I'm playing tennis, imagine what's going to happen when I play Virtual Smash. The last thing I need is my roommate coming home and finding me passed out on the floor. Something else I need to try remembering to do this week is to use a skin tightening lotion, which I have one. The thing is, I'm losing fat pretty quick, which is causing my skin to droop. I don't like it, and it feels odd. Problem is I forget to use it. It's been sitting in the bathroom for the past couple of months now, and I think I've used it once. It's just not something I think about when I get out of the shower. So now I'm going to try to remember to start lathering myself up when I get out of the shower. And lastly, I want to try to figure out what I want to do with this channel. Now I had a plan of doing Kinect videos on Mondays to show you how I work out and play some of the games that I play. Problem with last Monday is that the B-roll got deleted, the actual recording was crapped out, and my microphone decided to short out my computer, which reset it. Needless to say, I had a really bad Monday. I want to do more than just a weekly update on how I'm doing for weight loss. I'm thinking about taking some of the blog posts from crossingcolorado.com and turning them into video. The problem with that is that not all blogs can translate to video very well. I did it a few times with Writer Sanctuary, and those videos were kind of lackluster on YouTube. People just don't want to know what I know. But one of the problems I'm having is that I don't want to have just another weight loss, exercise, weightlifting channel. It's hard to come up with ideas that haven't been done to death on YouTube. Part of that is because I've never been one to follow trends. One thing I'm thinking about doing is doing some reviews. Maybe I'll give some companies some free advertising. Now there's a lot of things I've used to lose the 70 pounds that I truly love. Well, I might as well share that love and give some of these companies a bit of free marketing. But if you have any suggestions of what I should do with the channel, leave in the comments down below. You might come up with something that piques my interest. Another thing I'm kind of worried about is trying to do too much. Like right now, I'm already trying to produce 3 videos a week for Writer Sanctuary. I'm trying to get a podcast going. Not to mention the 3 blogs that I try to maintain each week and my daily regular client and trying to write on Textbroker while trying to develop a game. But when you write it all out in a list, it's a stupid amount of stuff. That's on top of the fact that I want to try to get back into Twitch streaming. So what are your goals for fitness this next week? Leave in the comments down below. I'm really excited to play Virtual Smash, and statistically I might hit the 220 mark by Wednesday. But we'll see. The weekend's coming up and we know how crappy I am at snacking. But if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and if you want to follow me on my fitness journey, subscribe. I produce at least the fitness updates every Friday, and I might be doing something new on Mondays. Well, that's going to do it for me today. I'll see you next week.